Okay, let's get into this real quick. Try to make it quick. This is going to be my conscious versus unconscious part 2. Okay, I'm going to try to keep it short today. Now, like I said in my other conscious versus unconscious video, I can't believe that it surprises a lot of people that most people don't know a lot of the information that these certain content creators on YouTube are giving out. And like I also said, we most people weren't raised that way. Coming from where I'm from in the South, I can honestly tell you I can't count on one. I can barely count on one hand how many conscious people I know. And I think I know the reason why. Like I said, this show's called Blue Figures for a reason. Last name Blue, that's real. And figures, like I'm constantly thinking about shit, like who, what, when, where, and why, all day, every day. Now, once I started looking online for some things, I'm about to explain to y'all right now. Now, in '94, Martin Lawrence, it ain't called the Martin Show. What was the name of that damn show? Martin. He had a episode where he had just disappeared and no one knew where he was, and then Gina spotted him. Well, figured out where he was, and they went to go see him. And come to find out, Martin was in a cult. He had changed his name to Brother Sunflower Shaquille, and he was just speaking about transcending and basically saying a whole bunch of words that I can honestly say I never knew about, never heard about, none of that. I just thought it was a funny episode. And honestly, at the end of the episode, no one pulled me to the side, because me and my family used to watch TV together. Nobody pulled me to the side and explained anything, because 9 times out of 10, they didn't know either. Which sometimes I do think my dad knew a little bit about consciousness, because he never went to church and he wouldn't say why. But anyway, before I trail off, that's one thing. I feel like they started putting out certain things, especially in the black media, to deter us from trying to figure out what was going on in the world. And I feel like that was like literally hinting on, you know what I'm saying, what was going on in the world. Another one, Jamie Foxx in '96, to further put the nail in the coffin, he had a show or episode on his show, the Jamie Foxx show, that was called Meat and the Meatless. And they in just thinking about it makes me laugh, because it was funny then and it's kind of still funny now, and it's even more funny that I know about the conscious stuff. But anyway, in Meat and the Meatless, Fancy had met this guy named Brother Kwame. Brother Kwame. And she went to his lectures or whatever, and she was learning things. She was trying to stop eating meat, and she was trying to get everyone else to be on the same diet and all that stuff. And Jamie Foxx wasn't having it or whatever. He actually went into one of the presentations that the guy was having, and he called himself mocking him and all that stuff. So the guy Kwame he literally, and I did not know who Brother Phil Valentine was back then. I think I just figured out. I think I just figured out who Brother Valentine was, Brother Phil Valentine, maybe about 2 years ago. And when I saw him, I immediately thought about the Jamie Foxx episode. I was like, I seen this nigga before somewhere. But I don't think it's the same person. I hope it's not the same person. This nigga's an actor, allegedly. I hope it ain't the same person. I need to go look into that. But anyway, they look exactly alike. He came in, he had a kufi, he had on the dashiki. He was talking about he didn't bathe because the body is supposed to naturally clean itself. And if you don't eat meat, then your body won't stink. I don't know nothing about none of that. I ain't never tried it, experimented with it, none of that shit. I just know Western society. I'm gonna wash. But anyway, but yeah, like that was another nail in the coffin for basically the conscious community. Like, I don't know if they were stopping it. I don't know if they were joking about it because they thought it was a joke. I don't know if Jamie Foxx necessarily wrote that pilot or wrote that episode, but still, there were so many deterrents out here about the conscious community. And I have another example. I don't know if y'all remember this show, but it was on VH1 called Hollywood Divas. I want to say the first episode, and it had Countess Vaughn up there, and the lady that was on Friday, and some other women. But they were supposed to have a project of making a movie script or a TV show or something, and they were brainstorming. And I think Countess Vaughn came up with the idea of, it was four women there. They were like, well, why don't we just be four witches or maybe four voodoo goddesses? And literally everyone shot the idea down, which honestly, it could have been a beautiful movie. I think that if anyone could portray mysticism, black women can. I mean, the Charm, not Charmed. Yeah, the Charm series was four white women, and it blew up all over the world. The movie, The Charm, not Charm. What's the name of that damn movie? I can't remember it right now. But